Let's check network marketing tips on how to invite in network marketing. My name is William Metsäkylä and welcome to this episode, fellow network marketer. My mission over this channel is to help you break free by helping you to become a full-time network marketer. And now if you at any point of this video feel that you are getting value out of this training, then please do subscribe to the channel so you will be getting sure that you will be notified with the new videos, but also we will be organizing some giveaways and those will be going to all the subscribers. But hey, with that said, let's dive into the training and see what is important in the invitation process. In the beginning of my career, I was terrified for the whole invitation process. I remember in my Get Started training, I somehow managed to sneak out from the phase that we were supposed to start and put out some invitations. Well, I got home that night and I knew that I still needed to do those invitations. So I remember sitting behind my notebook and thinking out that formula that they had taught me, that first agree the time, then agree the place, and then just quickly tell them why you want to meet and hang up basically. And I eventually gathered my courage and I made my first phone call to my aunt. And that was awful. You know, I tried to throw up, I tried to puke this script that I had pre-written, and what ended up happening was that the phone call lasted 5 to 10 minutes and my aunt was smashing me with different kind of questions, and I eventually didn't end up having her to give me a time to have meeting with her. So she never wanted to come to the meeting. And this happened all over again with all the first invitations that I sent out. Until and then I just knew that, okay, now I need to stop and I need to do some rational thinking. I need to do some digging into the subject because I need to get this part of the process to work in order to get the whole business working. Well, out of my studies, I ended up finding one of the biggest mistakes that every network marketer, almost every network marketer in the industry makes when it comes to invitations. And that's kind of a secret that keeps most of the network marketers from having those really effective invitations. And that is that we are so focused on different kind of whats, you know, what is the order of words that we use? What is the script? What is the framework of the script? And all of those things. And we just focus on those how-tos and those whats when in reality, we should make a big change in our mindset, and if we were able to do that, everything would fall in place automatically. And that mindset shift is that when we approach this invitation process, we have this idea that we need people to come to our meetings, which is kind of true, but kind of not. Because if we take a look at the industry of network marketing, the reality is that we don't need people as much as they need us. Now, I want you to write this down. We do not need people as much as they need us. And what I mean by this is that in network marketing, we offer people time. We offer them more money, more freedom, more flexibility so that people could live life on their own terms and do those things that they love to do. So we build this business from an abundant state. We have what everybody wants. So when we approach this whole thing this way, our major question when it comes to the invitation process also changes. I used to ask myself that how can I get this person to come to my meeting? But that is a horrible question to ask. What you want to ask instead is that how can I serve this person? How can I help this person with my concept? Whether it's your products or your business opportunity, you need to see the value that you are creating with whatever is it that you're offering so that you can start to think from an angle that how could I serve these people? Now, when I changed that in my invitation process, everything turned around for me. You know, after that, I started to always think that what is the points that fascinates her? What does she like out of life? You know, if it was a prospect from social media, I checked through her profile and checked what does she like? What would she possibly want from the future? And in my approach, if nothing else fell in place, but if I was able to point out the very reason why I want to contact her, what I want to give to her, and why specifically her, then I was able to get those people to come to my meetings. Eventually, I ended up developing different kind of blueprints and having this framework and all of those things. But the ideology behind it, underneath it, is so fundamental that it literally can make all the change in your invitation process. So what I want you to do now is a short exercise. Take out your name list and type 10 names. And leave a little bit space underneath everyone and go through one prospect at a time and think through that. What would this person, what does she like? What would she want out of life? And once you have done that exercise, then form your invitation in a way that you are willing to, and you are able to point that out, that hey, I could have this thing that you want, you know, could we meet? And you will see magic, you will see miracles happen. Now, that was it for the invitation training. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're interested to become a world-class network marketer, if you want to become a master recruiter, I have a coaching program called the Recruiting Masterclass, which teaches you everything from A to Z when it comes to the whole recruiting process, anything from prospecting all the way to the follow-up process. So I'll leave the link to somewhere to the description so you can check it out if that's something that fascinates you. And with that, thank you so much for watching. And if you did get some value out of this training, remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking so much forward to walk this journey with you and help you break free to become finally a full-time network marketer. Thank you.